Well, hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Iron Panther Presents. Today is a great day because we're going to talk about the Ozark for season 4, episode 7. There was a cliffhanger of cliffhangers until the next 7 episodes drop, I guess, at some point. And we got Stacey and Kim to get into it. Everybody was like, "David, I can't wait for you to watch the last episode so we can talk about it." I was like, "I want to take my time,
David. Mm-hmm.
I want to take my time and appreciate it episode by episode." But what we got? Fucking Wyatt and Darlene are in Ozark heaven. I was like, see you at the crossroads. I was like, damn.
Perfect. I asked for it. I got it.
I was like,
I wanted Darlene dead. She's gone.
Yes, she did.
Damn.
Dead. I didn't want Wyatt gone though. I felt bad about that.
collateral damage. Sometimes you get.
When
But
he
also,
married her, he signed his death certificate.
He did.
Also, he earned his death. Look here, Lauren. When your partner is involved in crime shit, leave partner, Angie,
Okay.
or you end up getting murdered.
Yes.
Listen.
Lessons.
Message. No,
Message.
but I was like,
That's
"Man, fuck, man." I mean, Ruth told him, right? That episode, actually,
Mhm.
leave that bitch alone.
Mhm.
And he said, "Nope, that's my woman. I don't want to leave Ozark." I was like, "You won't be leaving, apparently." Well, there you go.
You got your wish.
You got your wish, buddy. Sometimes be careful what you wish for. You just, it was rough. It was rough, but it was quick and decisive because Javier don't play. I don't know why I took him. Huh?
Because he's crazy.
He also has the federal government behind him at this point.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
So now he's like, "Who gives a what you gonna do to me? Nothing." So he just murdered those 2 people, left them in the house. I was like, damn. But then Ruth has nothing now. So now she's complete.
She has the baby.
What the
Didn't the daughter take the baby out the car? Because the mother said,
Did
"Go
she?
get the baby." Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I can't remember.
It must have been off camera because I heard the baby crying in the house.
Yeah, and that's when the mother told Charlotte,
Oh, okay.
"Oh, get the baby." That now the seat is still in Ruth's car. The baby,
Yes.
Okay.
right?
So they
Remember.
didn't show that in the episode. But yeah, off camera. But yeah, somehow she got the baby out the house, and yeah. So now she's leaving it with the birds. I was like,
No,
That's-
they took it because I don't think Ruth knew that they remember she was yelling at them, so she was
Yeah.
completely oblivious.
That's
to the
right.
fact
And
that
she
Charlotte
she
went
told
to get
Charlotte
the
to
baby.
take the baby, right?
Yeah,
Because I was like, I swear, when Ruth was like, "You're gonna have to kill me," right? I swore, right? All you're gonna see was this brain splattering all over Marty because Charlotte just blew her fucking head off. Like I was like, "Bye, Ruth," because like you just threatened my family and my house, so dead.
or even Javi too. Even Javi could have been standing at the door listening to her scream and carry on, and then just shot her in the head.
And that would have been good too to be like, "This bitch you just told this woman, I'm sorry, son." Fucking, I mean, I said you running your mouth, Jonah. So now I gotta kill this woman because you just told her I'm responsible for some of these other murders. So that's what's not gonna happen.
And all Jonah did was like seal Ruth's fate. Why would you tell her? She is batshit crazy. Why would you tell her that? Like, I don't think that, because that's showing his immaturity. Like, he doesn't understand that you signed a death certificate for your friend. Like, what's wrong with? I would have slapped the shit out of him. He couldn't be my kid. I would have been like, "Shut the fuck up." I would have slapped him because what are you doing? Like,
So damn. I mean, well, in his mind, he's like, "I'm tired of my lying ass murdering mama." So he's like, "I'm gonna talk to the one person I trust, the one person who's been honest with me." So he's like, she needs to know. He don't, like, to your point, he don't fully appreciate that Javi is no one to fuck with, one, and that Ruth is by herself with a sidearm, and like that's not gonna work out for her, if she can even find the dude, for one. You can't just drive around the Ozark all damn day hoping you see this Latin dude. I mean, that's not really a
Just
plan.
for the one Mexican dude running around.
I was like, have you seen a Mexican? Oh, he's over there. Oh shit, yeah, it ain't that many here. So that's the other thing. I was like, wait, so it was her just driving off into the distance, right? Like that's how this. I was like, where the fuck is she going?
she don't know. And she'll probably go to Frank Jr. I think she might go to Frank Jr. and maybe get him to help But in it, I'm sorry. I love, we love Tommy. But Joseph Sikora playing this part, he's a pussy. Straight up. He wasn't gonna go and shoot
He's injured.
he is not going to do anything to anybody. So
he ain't that dude.
Mm-mm.
He ain't that dude. But and to Stacey's point, he really can't do much anyway, right? Like because
True. Still healing.
But even that, his people, I'm sure his people don't respect him, right? Like I'm sure he ain't the one that's gonna be like, now you gotta listen to me. No, we don't. Like
If they find out that he knew that Darlene killed Frank Sr. and he did nothing.
Yeah, he's dead.
He's dead. They're gonna kill him.
Yeah. So it behooves him to be like, let's keep this on the low.
And he was still working with the chick.
Also true.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what he could do is use this as an opportunity to take credit for it, to be like, I did, Darlene murdered my dad. I took care of her and her fucking husband. So he could try to flip this, you know what I'm saying, if he wants to go that route.
Mm-hmm.
Ending wise, I was confused because I really thought episode 7 was going to take us to episode 1 of them like all in the car driving, to wherever they were going to go. So there's clearly a lot more to see before the car flip. Like,
and there's no baby in that car when it flips.
And Jonah left. At this point, Jonah's going back to the hotel. Like, I mean, he ain't with the family, so he's on his own shit right now. So I was like, I didn't see that coming. But how did we get here? Maya was like, I am about law and order. Damn it. She does more work on paternity leave than any government employee I've ever seen. Like, take care of your baby. Like, where's your baby daddy at? Like, you need to put this kind of dedication in finding the daddy to that child.
Well, we saw on Queens, apparently Black women don't care about daddies.
Don't need no daddy.
We just create the babies ourselves and raise them. Just
we got Big Mama.
Yes.
Y'all always got Big Mama. But so what do you think? Was Maya right? Was she wrong? What do you think?
She was right to be upset. She was wrong to arrest Navarro. I didn't get where her game plan was with that. I
was thinking like maybe she was like, if I blow up this deal, then the FBI, can't use him for information. I mean, but does she not think that fucking Navarro can just be like, murder her and her baby and Big Mama like tonight? Like they don't need to be alive anymore, right?
But Navarro doesn't murder children, so there's that.
That's true. So he'll have a new black baby to
he
go with the
standards. And like Miss what's her name? Damn it, what's her name? The wife.
Oh, Charlotte. No. I'm sorry. Damn. Wendy. And like Wendy,
he don't threaten kids.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So she was like, hey, she gotta do what she gotta do. She was like, look, your kids are gonna be broke as fuck, and you keep on fucking with us. Like she was I
want for your children to get harmed in this whole thing.
I was
like, Wendy, I thought we had a thing here. Like
hey, so let's go back to him breaking his head and fucking Wendy wrapping it up. I'm like, what is happening? I mean, this gives a new definition to hand job. I mean, I was like, oh shit. That's actually like, come on, this. I mean, I was like, oh shit. I was like, she's trying to hedge her bets. She's like, this thing don't work out. I need a drug dealer to take care of me.
She put that line.
She was like, does this feel good? He was like, yes, it does. I was like, I like the fact that she told Marty though. Like that's interesting. He's like, what did he say? Oh, he said, don't forget about him. I was like, was she trying to punk out Marty, or was she saying that she didn't care? Like what?
I think they were trying to show that their relationship has evolved. Marty and Wendy's relationship, they are growing closer again. All of what's happening with them is making them closer. That's why they did the handhold at the end. At the end of that scene.
After hearing a drug dealer go, "Don't forget about me, baby." He's like,
yeah, but I don't really think that's what it was. I think because even before when they first started, he walked past her and said, "I love you," and she said, "I love you too," and she was shocked because remember they haven't been that way. They've been upset with each other most of the time, and so when he said it, she was a little shocked, but she said it back to him. So they're just showing that their relationship is evolving again. If they're getting back to where I guess they were, you know.
Or one of them is gonna die.
Yeah, it could be that too. I mean, Wendy may take Marty out, but I mean,
damn.
Marty
Well, the car did.
out, but I don't see that.
We don't know who lived out the car flip. They make it to the car flip. So I'm saying, so we know like they at least to get that far, right?
Right.
But I kind of want Jonah to let Wendy die in the van. Like they're calling out like he's
Mom, are you okay?
Right?
Call 911. He's like, oh, okay. 911. You still there, Mama?
Right?
Are you okay?
I was like, what?
Huh?
She's fine. Hey, Daddy, don't worry about it. I got Mama. Don't worry about it. Y'all keep on going. I'll take care of her. I'll get her out. And then she's like, oh, she passed away. It was a terrible thing. Like I feel like that's how Wendy's going out. Jonah's the one. Jonah's the one. Make sure she ain't walking away from this. Like I feel like that would be his ultimate. Like fuck you. But again, like it's the car accident, right? Like he didn't do it. He just didn't help, right? He's like it's the universe. Saying that mama got to go. Who were either one of you surprised how quickly Javier just got on board with the whole I'm working with the FBI now? What's up, Stacey? Like, because I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that whole thing was. I mean, I guess with Navarro, it was kind of like he was between a rock and a hard place. But for Javi to just be like, oh, okay. It was just weird.
Because Javi's going to do whatever the fuck Javi wants to do. And he doesn't care. He's like, now the government just gave me a license to kill and do whatever the fuck I want to do. So he was like, sure, I'll partner with you. And really, he was doing this for them.
Because I really thought he was going to be like, when he got the phone from his uncle, he's going to be like, you were doing what the fuck? Like, he's going to be like, hold on. Yo, we got to kill uncle. He's in federal custody, but he has to go. He's been snitching. Like, he's the one been doing all this shit. Like,
we got somebody on the inside to get to him.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that needs to be the next step. You know what I'm saying? He's in the shower and all of a sudden, beep, beep, beep. You know, he don't make, Lobos. He's in protective custody. He gets shanked through the thing and just be dead. Like, Navarro can't live. Like, this doesn't make sense. Like, there's several reasons why like Javier should get rid of him. I mean, just to be like, there can't be two kings. You got to go. You've been working with the FBI. You got to go. So like, he needs to be murdered. Like episode 8. Like,
I fully believe that he will be. I didn't think he was gonna live.
And he's outlived his usefulness anyway. In any way. And so again, this goes back to what we were talking about the Birds, foundation, and this is really all based on the pharmaceutical money, which is all based on the heroin that was going to stop once Navarro stopped being a drug dealer. Like they needed long-term drug dealer support. So this actually works out for them, at least for 10 years or whatever. I mean, I guess they're trying to get enough illegal money as a foundation until the foundation starts to make its own money, I guess, or something. Like what's the game? What's the end game with this? I don't understand. Claire Shaw, is that her name? The CEO who's Javier's like, you work for me now. So what'd you think? What'd you think of the lawyer tricking Marty over and then Marty getting pistol whipped? Hilarious.
Marty's always getting beat up.
Yeah. At least he's consistent with his character, right? Like he just didn't get up and start fighting all of a sudden. He was like, no, so look, he tries to talk his way through. And he did. He was like, look, we can work this out. Just give me some time. But that lawyer, he's gone quickly has gotten accustomed to dealing with drug dealing murderers all of a sudden.
Yeah, because in the beginning he was like, no, I just deal with you. And that's not my thing. Now he's willing and dealing.
Well, now he doesn't have a choice because he doesn't want a bullet in his face.
And he did, as you mentioned, Kim, he did point out the dog. So he was like, the dog is, cute.
Oh, that dog is dead.
So I was like, so Javier was like, hey, he showed up, was like, call Marty. He's like, damn it, you're absolutely right, sir. He's like, you need to come sign these papers. Things are gonna get bad for you. Oh, you got your ass whooped. Where's his husband? He is married. I mean, he does have a partner. I wonder why his husband wasn't there. And it didn't show his face. I don't know if that was on purpose or not, but they didn't show his face when you knew that it was revealed that he does have someone. I thought that was for a reason. And I mean, maybe that'll get flushed out later. So the detective sees Jonah at the hotel, right? So is he going to follow him? Is that what we're doing? And that's going to get him more involved into the antics of the birds? Is that where this is going?
I still don't know what his end game is.
He's looking for a signature.
That is not what he's looking for.
Yeah, he's there's something up with him. There's something up with him. I don't trust it. I feel like that whole Helen thing is like
a cover.
It's a cover for something else. I think something's going on there. Yeah.
I need to know what I'm like. Why are you still here? Like, why are you still alive? Like this doesn't make any sense. Like, and again, who's paying him, right? Like, if it really was Helen's ex-husband, by now he should be like, either she's dead or she's gone, but I haven't got no signatures, so I'm not just gonna keep on paying you to be fucking around in the Ozark.
And also, there's no phone calls from the husband demanding a result.
A status.
Yeah. He never gets any phone calls saying, where's my goddamn wife? Have you made her sign the paper yet? None of that. So something else is up with him.
Also true. That is that is very odd. But let's talk about the flashback. That's another good example of good writing in this show, that they're taking you back to the beginning to show you how things are going to end, right? So we get Marty standing around with Bruce, looking at their first office building, and Marty is timid. Marty's like, I don't know if I want to do this. He talks himself out of getting the office building at the time with Bruce. But now that he's trying to get the office building with Wendy for the foundation, he's like, I'm more confident now. I can be like, we're gonna move forward with this. I know this is gonna happen. So also I thought it was kind of weird that they were getting into his sex life. Like, for some reason, that Bruce was like, you ain't getting it like you should, or whatever. And I'm like, is this supposed to show like how now he and Wendy are a solid couple now? Like, was he single back then? Like, was he with Wendy at that point?
They were together.
So I was like,
maybe he knows that Wendy was cheating. I mean, maybe Marty told him.
Perhaps, because he was talking about how he likes to watch porn. He said you like to watch porn on your phone, and I thought
he said DIY. He said do it yourself, right?
Yeah,
something DIY or something like that. And I was like, what kind of porn is that?
Yeah, remember he had that prostitute, but he wouldn't have sex with her. She was just like there.
Remember?
Mm-hmm.
After he knew Wendy cheated, you know what I'm saying? But he just like stared at her and like, it didn't make any sense. I mean, it didn't make any sense to the point. Like, what was the point of getting her in the car just for him to stare at her and be like, you kind of remind me of my wife. You can get out the car now.
Because he probably couldn't pull the trigger. Like, he wanted to do it, but he couldn't do it because he's not a cheater.
He's a faithful man.
Yeah, he's a faithful man. There's some of them out there. Maybe one or two.
What? Did she get murdered? What happened to the woman that was working at the lodge? Because I think he kissed her.
The one he kissed her, I think she did get murdered.
Oh, she was killed. Remember?
All right.
Yeah.
I know she stole the money. I couldn't remember. And then that didn't work out for her. I just couldn't remember how that character.
I thought that was gonna go somewhere, but
it did not. If Jonah knows that the family hides probably maybe almost $1 million if in that fucking tomb, that was it. For Navarro to be like, I wouldn't harm your kids, right? I mean, why would you have them sitting in the tomb all day? I mean, I would never do. I was like, that is perfect.
I mean, Alex isn't Alex his henchman, and wouldn't he like follow them around?
Yes. Well, he does have henchmen. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Somebody's but the fact following them.
It was so great for him to be like, you think no, bro? Like, I had all that shit. Like, no, bro. Like, I could have murdered them. I said, that's not who I am, bro. Like, wow. He's like, they're like, oh, damn it. He had us. I was like, yes, I do. Like, I'm a drug dealer, dude. This is what I do for a living, please.
So it's like it's just like the mafia. The mafia doesn't kill women and children.
Right? They have a code. They have a code. But I thought that was awesome. But again, Jonah could just put hordes of money into a bag, got on his bicycle, and just rode off into the sunset. Like, or call the Uber and be like, I'm out. Like, Ruth, let's just
he could have just stole the car and just rode out.
Right? I mean, he could be like, Ruth,
I mean, it worked for where's the little boy name? Dexter's son?
Oh yeah, fuck that dude. Harrison. He just jumped to a stolen car, drove off, and was like, "Bye, Dad. I'll figure it out on the road somewhere." But again, I was thinking Jonah and Ruth, bag full of money. They got Uncle Ben's ashes, and they're just gonna go restart life somewhere else. It's like that's all we need.
He could have ran off with her because she was gonna leave until Wyatt got killed.
That's what I'm saying. So now she like, I'm about for vengeance with just my shotgun.
She's out for a bullet in her blonde head. I mean,
yeah, that's not gonna work out.
Unfortunately, it's gonna happen.
Maybe they kill each other. Maybe
she will catch a body. Has she got a body yet? I don't think she.
Yeah, she killed her uncle and his and nephew. Remember? She electrocuted.
No, remember the nephew?
That wasn't like a direct kill. I'm talking about like pow, like kill somebody like directly.
That guy with the red hair, that's the guy. That was the guy I was asking about last week. That's her nephew, isn't it?
Yes.
That's him. He didn't die. They just never showed him. They haven't been showing him.
Well, no, that's another one. No, she killed two people. Like when the father showed up with somebody else to kill Marty season 1, I do believe, and she electrocuted him. I thought it was more. It was two. Huh?
It wasn't like she directly killed her. I'm talking
about. I see your point.
Yeah, because wasn't it at the boat and they got electrocuted?
Because she was gonna kill Marty, but then she flipped and then she killed him instead.
Yeah. So I'm saying, yeah. So
that one with the red hair was little. And now he's big. So he's very big.
Like Jonah.
Yeah. It's kind of big. So that's the one I was looking for. I was like, where is he? They haven't been showing him, but he's alive.
Where the fuck has he been this whole time?
Exactly.
It don't make any sense. Was he gonna move in with Wyatt? I mean, what was the end game for that kid?
Can he say Wyatt's brother?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. He should be. Where's that black dude that's on suspension? I mean, at least he knows what to do when he ain't got a job. You know, so what the fuck is he doing? Hello, 3.
Maybe it's a lawyer's husband.
That would be some wild shit. I think we saw body parts and it was a white person, but I see your point. But anyway, they need to do something with him, is what I'm saying. Maybe that's Maya's baby daddy.
No.
Why not?
They did argue that one time, but it wasn't really.
Isn't he gay?
That don't mean nothing.
A lot of gay men have babies.
Yeah, Ruth's dad was gay. Fucking, so yeah, but
I think that was more of a prison gay.
What?
I'm sorry. There's no difference in my book. No difference. You're just
gay.
He said no. Well, I mean, so he did have sex with an FBI agent out of prison. So I mean, so yes. he did enjoy.
Yeah, but they get used to it after a while, so they just continue.
Stacey's comments does not represent. I don't know. I mean, I just said it would be interesting if they somehow that's how they tie it together, because I can't. I was like, she needs that baby needs a daddy. It just upsets me at this point.
Okay. Maybe daddy's dead.
No,
they just haven't said anything.
And that, dialogue, acknowledge that a father was required. That's what I'm saying. Even if it's like,
looked up Maya's character description, maybe it's in there.
I swore again. I saw that black.
Give us he's at the war, he's undercover with something, or he's embedded with the Taliban. Something. No, he exists.
Exactly. But they're like, no, black woman. Of course you don't have a man. It's just her and the baby. It's fine. Like that's not okay. Even fucking with late Darlene, they were like, "Where's the man to go with this baby?" They're like, "There needs to be a man." And she was like, "I'm gonna marry this little boy." I'm happy there was no honeymoon scene. I was kind of concerned that they're gonna have a honeymoon scene, and then Javier comes and shoots him in the bed. Like that would have been too much.
And I would have thrown up because I can't.
Oh man,
Darlene
on top.
Darlene and Wyatt.
Come on now. Darlene ride it one good time, and all of a sudden he's like pop, pop, pop. Oh,
She got the wrinkles in her back.
Stop. Everything this hat sagging. Anyway,
it's sagging back.
Time gets us all, I guess.
What's up?
Time gets us all, I guess.
Yeah, I mean gravity comes for everyone.
It does.
We have to accept that.
You have to stand on your head once a week.
It's like
push everything back up.
It's like or surgery. So okay, so we got Navarro, Doc 9.
No, K Michelle got a show about that. You need to watch it on Lifetime.
I saw the first episode. It was terrible.
Ugh. Women need to stop it. Just let your body do what it's gonna do. Stop it.
The kids was away enough. I had to I had to look around. Kiss. What?
The kiss.
Oh, the kiss. I got you. I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, it was getting deep into it. But you know,
but the kiss was weird though. It was like, I don't know. It looked like he was kissing his grandmother, and it was weird. So it was weird. The lips were like not moving correctly, and I understand it's COVID time. I get it, but
you so sick. He was like, it was like, hey,
yes.
They were, hey, she showed more passion than Monet. So let's do that. I'm sorry, true. Rainy J. I should have did better. Stacey helped me out. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because I was like, Monet ain't got it. Like Darlene bringing all that passion. You know what I'm saying? She's like, can I get naked? They're like, no need for that. No, it's not in the script. It's fine. She's like, no, I'm okay. It's all right.
Well, she doesn't look her back in her days, though.
That's what I'm saying. We're not age shaming this woman. We're just acknowledging that we're happy that she did because she got a lot of body.
She's a horrible character.
She defended herself. Like I can't. There's
not her husband because he didn't want a child.
He was going to kill her. Like he was taking her out there to kill her. So
true.
So self-defense. Every one of them.
Tomato, tomato.
That was one of the best written scenes I've ever saw. Because I was like, I just knew she was done.
Yeah.
And she was like, no, bitch. I gave you some tea. He's like, oh, you got me.
But she was a smart woman. I will give her that. Darlene was extremely smart.
That was awesome. That was awesome. I was like, I did not see that poor man's death coming. I was like, well, there you go, buddy. And Jonah never found. Wyatt never found out. Like he died not knowing that she could have killed him. I mean, if he would kept on fucking around with Charlotte, it was good. Anyway, so anything else with this? Or how do you want it to end? I mean, besides the car, I mean, how do you think this is all gonna flush out? Stacey, what do you think?
Wendy and Navarro ride off into the sunset together and build their own little cartoon.
Wow,
that would be awesome. That would be awesome.
He's really feeling her.
He was, but now he feels betrayed. I would imagine.
That's true. But he's gonna die anyway. So
he probably get it. Kim, what do you think?
Navarro's gonna die. We know this. Wendy's gonna be upset about it. She's gonna be more upset about it than she even realizes she is. Because she's
more upset than her brother.
Huh?
Yeah.
More upset than Ben.
Yeah, probably. Because she does have feelings for Navarro. Like you can tell.
Yeah.
And she has a little something for him. And Marty sees it too. But
about that life. Like, teach me the motherfucking game, Navarro.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that unfortunately, I feel like Marty and Wendy are not gonna make it out of this. I think Jonah and Charlotte will be just fine. But I don't think Marty and Wendy will make it out of this. I think they're gonna die. So and Ruth, unfortunately, will probably die too.
So I'm gonna put some of these things together. Maybe to Stacey's point, I want to see Ruth and Jonah create their own like empire, and that
is she still alive? Yeah.
I think she's gonna go the distance because I know she's lost everything though. Like if she goes out like Scarface style, like it makes sense, you know what I'm saying? Because she has nothing. I mean, she feels like she has nothing left, right? but I'm kind of rooting for her, you know, because so much has happened to her, right? Just being involved with the birds. I would like to see her and Jonah make it. I think Wendy's definitely going to die. I think Jonah's going to be responsible for it. I think Marty will go to jail. Like I feel like instead of death, I think Marty. Marty actually
he'll cut a deal and he'll go to work for the FBI.
Yeah, right. Because
he ain't going to jail. He ain't gonna make it.
yeah. He definitely would be somebody's lover.
I did watch the other show, Ruth's other show.
Ruth's on another show.
Inventing. What is it called? I forgot. Inventing something on Netflix where she's playing that chick who swindled all those people out of that money. I saw the documentary about that. That joint was. She did not. Let me tell you, she could give two fucks about the fact that she swindled these people. Like literally, they did this documentary before she went to jail. They showed everything she did. Then they showed her come out of jail. They sat down with her, and this bitch was like, "I didn't really do anything wrong. These people gave me their money. I really could give two fucks about how they're suffering." She literally was like that.
I mean, that's also every episode of Trap Queens I watch. I was like, none of these women give a fuck. Like no daddies and bad decisions. I was like,
there was a couple girls that had daddies,
and they still made bad decisions though.
But their daddies was making bad decisions.
I was like, damn. I was like, the one anyway. We never did that. So to your point of Wendy and Navarro, I like the fact that he saw him a kindred spirit when he was like, you're gonna hate this, you're gonna miss the excitement, right? Like that you're scared of the silence. Right. And she was like, yeah.
Because it's a rush. Like when she would talk to him in the middle of the night, it was kind of like a rush. Like she got excited and you could see it. Like she was like, oh, he's calling me. Like, what's going on? Hey, how you doing? You know,
like
very
women with prison boyfriends. It's like they're dangerous, but they're safely at a safe distance.
Yes. And as soon as that dude comes out, you are heading for the hills.
Like, I was just kidding. I was just
playing.
Like, why are you at my house? I was like, when Navarro showed up, she was like, I was just bullshitting. I'm married with 2 kids. Please leave. I feel kind of dirty right now. So I'd be interested to see how turn out. Again, I want Jonah to make it. Charlotte, I think Charlotte could die. I kind of want Charlotte to die because she's like, she's like
ride or die.
Huh?
She's a ride or die girl.
Charlotte.
If Wendy dies, Charlotte has to step into her place.
Okay.
There has to be one blonde kind of running shit. So
all right. And you can see how like Wendy's trying to groom her, right? So Wendy dies, and then Charlotte flips it the way Wendy flipped Ben dying. That she's like, she died in whatever. She's like, this is my foundation. I'm doing it for my mom. It was a terrible loss. And you see Charlotte just like be that next generation. All right, let's do that. And then to the point, maybe Jonah is the Marty of the next generation. So they two become together, right?
It's the bigger, better Marty.
Right. It's like, and I like how they brought it back when he was like, remember when I asked would you murder me? And you said, well, you're not crazy. All I wanted you to say was I would not murder you. I would not murder you, okay? I was like, I don't believe that shit. I was like,
he believed it.
Punk ass, you know your sister would kill you. Which I was like, in the right circumstance, if mama said Jonah's a liability, he's standing between you and your life in Chicago, she would have been like, sorry, buddy.
Do you think they're going back to? I don't think that Jonah and Charlotte will go back to Chicago.
I don't think no, I know they won't make it. I mean, well, one, the car accident says they won't make it. You know what I'm saying? But to your point, if they do live, I think they're gonna start their own shit and be like somewhere else. Like they're not Ozark, like maybe New York, in Queens. I mean,
and Monet and Lorenzo.
Like, hey, we know how to launder money. It's like, you know what? I got a job for you. Yep. And then, hey.
Oh wait, no. If they go to Chicago, Tommy's in Chicago.
That's what I'm saying. They could work for the Flynn family. I mean, they're white. It'll work out.
What is it? Power, powder, respect.
Respect.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, buddy, we do cocaine here. We don't do heroin. That bullshit. Yeah. Actually. Probably the Flynn family probably does do heroin, probably, because cocaine was supposed to be something they're trying to branch into. Victor was trying to branch into cocaine, so they'll probably do that. Hey, what time do you do live stream for the Oval? That is on Wednesdays at 6:00 Eastern Standard Time. That's when Stacey and I will do the Oval like during the week, because Tyler Perry Foolishness cannot be done on the weekend. So we got other things we got to do for that. But that's how we'll do that. Anyway, anything else with the series before we get to Double Cross? Because that's a train wreck.
No.
You good? All right. We're gonna wrap this up. We got to get to Double Cross, man. That shit had me going, what in the fuck am I watching? And sometimes you need that. Sometimes you need that. What? I
just want to scrub Eric's neck. Like, his neck is, I'm sorry, I can't take the neck tattoo. It annoys me for some reason. Like, I just wanted to scrub his neck. Like, get that off. Like, stop.
The nose ring says suspect to me for some reason, but we will get to that in a little bit, which I just noticed actually. Anyway, all right, everyone, thank you very much for joining us. We do appreciate it. Give us a few minutes. Again, we'll get to Double Cross season 3, episode 3.